Sloth at the Zoom by Helene Baker and Orby. So when I saw the title of this book, I immediately giggled because Zoom is our life right now. And a sloth in Zoom, and it made me want to open this book and dive right in. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And once we get further into it, you'll see that I feel like Sloth actually has a little bit to teach us about Zooming, even though Zoom has nothing to do with this book. You'll see. One bright day, a truck whizzed up to the front gate of the Zoom. There was a new animal being delivered. It was a sloth. Delivered to Zoo, 37 Zoo Street. It took a long time for the zookeepers to get the sloth out of the truck. First, they had to wake her up. Then, she needed a sip of water. And a bit of a stretch, too. So, Zoom. In my mind, like we were hopping on Zooms after a quick sleep at night. Like we went to bed too, I went backwards. We went to bed too late and getting my kids out of bed to get ready for their Zooms and ready for their school day. I felt like they were a lot like Sloth. Took a bit. They need water. They need to do this. Like that's how I felt with my kids in Zoom. So I started to identify right here with Sloth because of our past experiences with Zoom. But is Zoom what they're talking about here? No, they're talking about the zoo. When she finally looked around, the sloth was perplexed. You see, she thought her new home would be pretty laid back. Rest and relax at the zoo. You know? Initially, I think that's what a lot of us thought about online learning. Maybe it would be pretty restful and relaxing. Boy, were we wrong, right? But this was the Zoom, not the zoo, meaning everything goes so fast. And I felt like days would fly by with online learning, and just the pace of life was just quick and fast, and we were moving constantly. And it was hard to kind of keep up with everything. I don't know if you guys are feeling like that right now, but I know I have felt like that the pace and all the things and all the meetings and all the times, and it's a lot to keep up with. At the Zoom, the zebras galloped so fast they left their stripes in puddles. Now let me tell you, even though we are fast paced right now, we're figuring Zooms out and schedules out, I have never been so impressed with students or teachers, because everybody is adapting so wonderfully. And our teachers are so on top of things and organized. And so I want you to see how that might play out in this book. The monkeys climbed so fast they forgot to stop at the treetops. Oh, there goes that monkey. And the parrots flew so fast their tails drew rainbows across the sky. What's all this fuss and flutter about? Wondered the sloth. After a few weeks, the sloth was ready to make a new friend. Oh, it took him some time, huh? You know what, guys? It might take us a few weeks to get into this. We might be like the sloth. It might take us a little bit of time to get comfortable enough to start reaching out. But you know what? Even though we're online right now, we can still reach out online and make new friends. There are different ways that we can connect, and I certainly hope you're taking some advantage of that. Sloth called out, "Hello, cheetah. Where are you going in such a rush?" I'm reading slow because, sloths are slow. "No time to chat. Busy, busy, busy," said the cheetah. "Don't you have anything to do?" The sloth nodded. "Of course. I have to listen to the shh, shh, of the wind and the leaves." Huh. Sloth is taking the time to enjoy what's around her. Guys, this may be such a different time in our lives, but we do need to stop and enjoy what's around us. whether it's getting to spend more time at home with our family that we might not normally get to do, with our siblings, with a new set of friends because you're doing some sort of pod learning, or if it's the fact that you get to stay in your pajamas all day. There is a bright side to whatever is going on right now. And I feel like Sloth notices that. And the rest of the people around her are moving so fast, they don't. A few weeks later, the sloth called to the monkeys. Hello, would you like to hang with me? Oh, I like how she's reaching out. Can't stop now, the monkeys screeched. We're running ever so late. They raced up and down and round the jungle gym. The sloth shrugged her shaggy shoulders. Then she chose a comfy spot where the sun's golden rays would tickle her belly all day long. She's enjoying life, y'all. We've got to find a way to enjoy life right now. The things that make us happy are super important. A few weeks after that, the sloth flagged down the zebras as they zipped by. I like your stripes, she called. They whined their thanks without stopping. Oh, she's being kind to others. No one here has any time, the sloth sighed. She shook her shaggy head. Oh, I think I skipped a page. No? Quite so, a voice replied. Oh, the sloth looked up. Nothing. The sloth looked down. There, cupped in a philodendron leaf, was a snail. Why, hello down there, said the sloth. Nice to meet you. There was a long silence. Then the snail said, since you don't seem too busy, perhaps you'd care to have a snack with me. There was another long, comfortable pause. I'd be delighted, said the sloth. But this could take a while, because sloths are slow. I'm in no hurry, replied the snail. When the sloth arrived at the snail's leaf, they shared a bite. Then they shared a cool drink. And as the setting sun adorned the sky, they shared a contented sigh. The monkey swung over. What are you doing? Sloth offered them some iced tea. Next came the cheetah. What's going on? Snail offered her a sweet green leaf to nibble on. Might if we join you? Asked the zebras. Everyone shuffled to make some room. And as the day became night and night became day, the animals at the zoo slowed down. Just long enough, that is, to become fast friends. And guys, I hope we do that. I hope we slow down during this time of online learning to really enjoy what's around us, to build friendships however we can, online, in the neighborhood, and to take advantage of such a different time in the world. This is such a different time. And I feel like if we don't find the good parts about it and take advantage of those parts, that we're really, really missing out. Kind of like all the other animals were until they took the time to enjoy new friends. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed our book today. See you next time.